Sporadic. Not happening or appearing on a regular basis. Irregular. Occasional. Infrequent. There was a report of sporadic racial fighting in the streets of New York. Apprehension. Anticipation of adversity or misfortune. Concern. Nervousness. Anxiety. It's normal to feel a little apprehension before starting a new business. Coherent. Logically connected, consistent. Fathomable. Logical. Understandable. The government lacks a coherent economic policy during a recession. Elevate. To lift up or make higher. Heighten. Uplift. Advance. Their purpose is to elevate the problem to the top of government priorities. Furtive. Behaving secretly and often dishonestly. Covert. Clandestine. Surreptitious. There was something furtive about his behavior, and the police immediately felt suspicious. Debunk. To show that something is not true. Challenge. Disprove. Invalidate. The research debunks the myth that men are better at math than women. Eventually. In the end, especially after a long delay. Finally. Ultimately. At last. The company eventually monopolized the entire advertising industry. Salvage. To save something valuable from damage. Recover. Restore. Get back. The family managed to salvage only a few of their belongings from the fire. Permeate. To pass through or spread through every part. Pervade. Saturate. Percolate. Bias against women permeates every level of our social system. Halt. Stop moving or doing something. Ending. Termination. Closure. Protection zones have been set up to halt the spread of potential disease. Aquatic. Growing, living, or found in water. Marine. Oceanic. Sea-dwelling. In recent years, some aquatic plants and animal species have become extinct. Formula. Plan or method for dealing with something. Theory. Principle. Equation. The goods are made using a secret formula that the company refuses to reveal. Sustainable. Existing or happening for a long time. Supportable. Maintainable. Defensible. The government should do more to promote sustainable agriculture. Corroborate. Support what someone says with evidence. Confirm. Reinforce. Validate. We have access to a wide range of documents that corroborated his theory. Tenacious. Determined to do something, and unwilling. Determined. Unyielding. Persistent. She is tenacious and will work hard and long to accomplish her dream. Lucrative. Producing much money or making a large profit. Profitable. Thriving. Worthwhile. They advised us to look abroad for more lucrative business ventures. Commentary. A spoken description of an event. Explanation. Critique. Report. The journalist gave a running commentary on what was happening in the street. Implement. To put a plan or system into operation. Execute. Apply. Materialize. The authority promised to implement a new system to control crime. Enigma. Something that is mysterious or puzzling. Mystery. Conundrum. Oddity. The media were full of stories about the enigma of the plane's disappearance. Veteran. A person with long experience in a particular field. Skilled. Experienced. Master. One of my grandfathers was a veteran of the Second World War. Negligible. Small in amount to be important. Insignificant. Minor. Trivial. The landfill tax was introduced in 1992 but was a negligible amount. Veto. To prevent or forbid something to be done. Dismissal. Embargo. Objection. The President had veto power over any bill passed by Congress. Eradicate. To destroy or get rid of something completely. Obliterate. Abolish. Erase. The government's key target is to eradicate poverty in his country. Redundant. No longer needed, or useful. Useless. Unnecessary. Unwanted. Employees who are made redundant get another job or become economically inactive. Engulf. Being completely surrounded or soaked. Devour. Overwhelm. Deluge. The fire spread quickly via stairways to engulf the whole building. Liability. The condition of being obliged by law. Responsibility. Duty. Onus. They do not accept liability for any damage caused by natural disasters. Prevalent. Existing commonly or happening frequently. Common. Widespread. Prevailing. These infectious diseases are more prevalent among newborn children. Multitudinous. Consists of many things or parts. Manifold. Numerous. Several. After the accident, her lifestyle has changed in multitudinous ways. Malleable. Easy to press into different shapes. Ductile. Moldable. Elastic. When she was young, she was so malleable, but now she's a stubborn lady. Viable. Capable of working successfully. Workable. Attainable. Realistic. Such big projects are not financially viable without government funding. Exposure. State of being vulnerable or exposed. Uncovering. Disclosure. Revealing. Exposure to the sun too much can accelerate the aging process. Junction. The place where highways, railroads, etc. Join. Intersection. Link. A container ship sank at the junction of the two rivers last month. Decorum. Behavior that is socially correct and polite. Courtesy. Politeness. Modesty. They were treated with decorum and respected throughout the visit. Volatile. Changing easily from one mood to another. Inconstant. Changeable. Capricious. Daily commodities like food and fuel prices are volatile in a war situation. Refute. To prove wrong by argument or evidence. Deny. Contradict. Disclaim. Scientists have attempted to refute the theory of genetic change in humans. Avarice. Extreme greed for wealth or material gain. Frugality. Greed. Meanness. The media world is inundated by avarice and a thirst for power. Safeguard. To protect something from harm or destruction. Defense. Shield. Security. The new software system will safeguard the banks against fraud.